John Cena has just announced a brand new concept that will be coming to the WWE very soon. Let's talk about some matchups here. If you're new here, my name is Daniel, and in this channel, I post daily wrestling content from fantasy bookings, reviews, reactions, anything under the sun that covers professional wrestling. Okay, at Backlash, I finally had an excuse to do that again. John Cena announced the John Cena Classic, where it's going to be new stars from NXT versus current WWE veteran superstars. And a champion is going to be crowned, and they don't even have to win the match. It can be through any means. It can be through because they performed really well. Grit, hard work, determination, hustle, all the things John Cena is about. But the twist here is the fans are gonna vote on this. Now, when it comes to the fan votes, I think I'm going to save that video for when this event actually has a confirmed date. But today is all about fantasy booking here. How this is going to work. We're going to do this in a rapid fire style because I have 10 matches. 5 from the women's side, 5 from the male side. We're going to alternate each one, and I'm going to show you what I come up with. Feel free as the video goes on to leave your matchups for this John Cena Classic. Alright, we're going to start off with Lola Vice versus Liv Morgan, the current NXT Women's Champion at the time of this recording versus the current Women's World Champion at the time of this recording. I think these two would put up a very good match. Give me Lola and Liv Morgan. The next one is all about technical graps. If you're a new viewer to this channel, first of all, welcome. And second of all, you should know that I love me some technical graps wrestling, which is why Kurt Angle is on my Mount Rushmore, and you'll learn about that in a future video. Anyway, Charlie Dempsey, Chad Gable. Come on now. I would think that this match happens after the Mask versus Mask match, and we'll be getting Chad Gable finally back. Or, he might just be coming back from a vacation. We don't know if he is El Grande Americano, like people are allegedly saying he is. But that would be a crazy banger match, bro. Give me that one next. The next one would be a pretty cool concept, I think, because they're both from the same place. Rhea Ripley, who is the women's champion at the time of this recording, and Zarya. Two powerhouses who I think would make a very nice matchup in the ring. Give me that match for this event. The next one's going to be a tag team match. I am going to place the Vanity Project against The Vision. Two sets of tag team champions here. Two heelish tag teams right here who I think would just be trolling each other the entire match. And I just think that would make such a good... They're not like that. These two teams are not necessarily like the comedic type. These two aren't like the comedy relief characters of their respective shows, but they can put on some good wrestling, pro wrestling comedy in my opinion. Give me that tag team match. Next one I have here is the current NXT North American Women's Champion, Tatum Paxley, going up against Alexa Bliss. I feel like these two can put on a banger of a match. I think Tatum Paxley would put a pretty good performance up against Alexa Bliss here. Both of these competitors would, in my opinion. So give me that match next for this card, bro. The next one, it's an interesting one that I would like to see. Because from my understanding, they only have had a tag team match against each other in the past. And that is NXT's newest signing, Noraku versus Shinsuke Nakamura. I think that would be a really cool matchup to see. Noraku, of note, is not the quintessential young talent that, I think we're going for here, but he is a talent in NXT. He's new to the WWE machine, and Shinsuke Nakamura came into the WWE through NXT. Not a young superstar, but he has been learning the WWE machine ever since he came in. Wins the Royal Rumble, becomes US champ, but that I think would be a great match that we would love to see. Next up, someone who I think should be on the main roster by now, but is not. And I'm talking about the athletic Kalani Jordan, and I'm going to be pairing her up with Charlotte Flair here. It could have been two different people against Charlotte Flair, but I think the more interesting match that I would love to see is this. We got two athletic superstars. We have the veteran presence of a Charlotte Flair here, who I think these two, when paired together in a match, would put up a really good, maybe almost match of the night contender, dare I say, if this were to happen. So give me this match right here. Next up, I don't know how to feel about this, but I think it's appropriate for this style of event. Miles Bourne, the North American Men's Champion, versus Randy Orton once he's back from injury. Hopefully Randy Orton is doing well. We don't want to see the superstars injured, but I do feel like this at least has to happen before Randy Orton retires. Miles Bourne has had getting comparisons to Randy Orton, all down to the way he is built. When he shaved his head, he would look like bald Randy Orton, bro. I think Miles Bourne can look really great in a match against Randy Orton and would be a good mentor. I would love to see this match personally. The number one women's match I would love to see here, who I think is going to be my favorite female superstar when it's all said and done, with the potential she has, and I'm talking about Kendall Gray. And I'm going to put her up against my favorite current female WWE superstar, Io Sky. I think that these two would tear the house down and would also take heavy favoritism to win match of the night. I think these two would put up a classic. We have Kendall Gray, who's being dubbed as the female Kurt Angle, but I feel like she has a lot more potential than just that, in my opinion. So I would love to see her in a match with Io Sky. Io Sky, when you put her up with anybody, I will get a great match. I would love to see this main event as well. And the last match for the men's here, give me Royce Keys versus Keanu Carver. I think that these two would put up a very banger of a match as well. Two big powerhouses, and yes, pun intended, who I think would put up a great match. Keanu Carver, very big, athletic, strong guy in the NXT, and I do think that, you know, they are pushing him pretty well over there. So Royce Keys, I would love to see him more involved. We haven't seen too much of Royce Keys yet in the WWE, and I would love to see him in a match with Keanu Carver. In the comment section below, leave your fantasy booking matches for this John Cena Classic, and I would love to see what you guys come up with as well. That's all for today's video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Till then, always remember to be yourself, love yourself, and do what makes you happy. Peace out, guys.